Y'all ready to go? Who ready to get nasty, buzzo? Previously on Kimba TV. Axel says, do you think alts will drown? If Bitcoin dumps, then yes, alts will go down. So some people, Chaplain, are gonna do something like this. Some people are gonna want to get in on that long, and some people are gonna want to get in on this long. Alrighty, but other than that, you would already be in a short. Because I talked a little bit about those highs and whatnot. This is what I want to see on the higher time frame. I have given out pixel perfect levels. Yeah. So we gonna find out today who's been watching the highlights the last couple weeks, huh? If you don't know what my entry is gonna be for a couple things, Zazo says, I watched bro, but still confused. That's okay, it's a learning opportunity. So figure out what you're confused about and then try to figure out how you can unconfuse yourself, Zazo. Put together a list of all the things you're confused and try to learn on it, Zazo. Make sure that you have it written down, brother. Crispy, let's go. Way it is, let's go. Y'all ready? Are you guys ready? Oh my goodness. Pixel perfect, y'all. I hope y'all are ready. Molly says, dot pixel, bro. I know. Did you guys see dot? What the fuck? Dudes, I was watching this last night while I was watching the game with my friends. What? Shwiggity swang swang. You shouldn't make it so obvious that you're not watching highlights because Nerd is notating it all. So you're not going to win any giveaways this week or this year. So don't make it so obvious that you haven't been watching the YouTube highlights. I mean, we can obviously already tell based off of the watch history through the YouTube API, but alrighty, but it's all there. If you don't know where I'm going to be longing, if you don't know how big my head short is, where the TPs are, let me know, but it's all in the highlights. You guys ready to go? Do you guys have your levels marked out? You guys have your levels marked out? You guys ready to go? CME, Coinbase, derivatives? Are you guys ready to go? Hey, this is where we find out who's prepared and who's not. Facts? Yeah. Anybody have any sort of like, not like, what's the plan, but any sort of forward-thinking questions? You guys all Gucci Magooch? Drachakai says, you said if we do not close over 67, it is bullish. You mean bearish. Yes, you corrected yourself. I mean, that's the last 2 days, but I've been preparing for this sweep for about 3 weeks now. So the last 3 weeks, YouTube highlights. Yeah. Let's go. Jeremy says CME hasn't swept. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day we find out who knows what the fuck they doing. Let's go. Hey, I'm about to let us up in like 10 minutes, baby. The way it is says prerequisites, ladies and gentlemen. Months of planning, weeks of planning comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Juicy juice. By the way, Bing X was like, sir, you need to close your S&P long. I think they're going to make me close it this Thursday, because tomorrow is Wednesday. They gave me 48 hours. Juicy juice, let's go! 98 Doe Baby. Let me get you subbed up, 98 Doe Baby. As a beginner, where do I start? I joined Discord yesterday. That's perfect, 98 Doe Baby. I have tutorials and courses coming up that you can use. But for now, what you want to do is watch the YouTube highlights and just hang out with us every day. Feel free to ask questions, 98 Doe Baby. Exo says, days like these put a smiley on my face. Lions, this is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. The juice is the juice. Let's go. Chaplain says, is this order book cumulative? Yes, it's Binance, Bybit, OKX, and one other big exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, the math is the math. Y'all ready to go? I'm ready to go. Let's go. It's time to juice. It's time to juice. Banana No says 64 is the level that you think to add at your long, right? Hell no, Banana No. Somebody help Banana No. Banana No, don't even try to trade today, brother. I'm trying to save you some money. Make sure you go and watch the highlights from the last 4 weeks. Banana No. ROJ says, Kimba, are you juicing? Talk to me. Well, I'm not juicing technically because my head short is juicing, but my long is losing. So the profits are identical. I'm net neutral right now. But that being said, if you remember my plan, ROJ, oh my goodness, we juicy Magucci, baby. I'm pretty excited about today. I gotta run up to Beverly Hills in a little bit, so I might have to be taking trades in the heli. You know, but even if I'm in a helicopter, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be able to get Pico bottom. You heard? Let's go. There's going to be motherfuckers staring at this shit 24/7, and we'll fuck it up. I'm going to be flying on a helicopter today using the mobile app, Pico bottom. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Because it's the plan, Robinacci, the plan, baby. It's the plan. But I'm excited for today. How many of you guys have been with me on this dot thing? Did you guys see the dot? What the fuck? Dude, it pixel fucked the top of my box. Ain't no fucking way. Yeah, how many of y'all remember when I said, hey, dot is almost there. Dot is almost there. Dot is almost there. How many of y'all remember when I said dot is almost there? Not quite, almost. I'm ready though. Bugatti money, you heard me? This is from months ago. You know what I mean? I'm ready for this bitch too. What about you guys? You guys ready for this bitch? I'm ready for this bitch. I know exactly what I'm gonna do on this hoe. I know exactly what I'm gonna do on this hoe. I know exactly what I'm gonna do on this hoe. Y'all ready to juice? Yes, sir. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back home tomorrow. So the avatars are going to be back. I'm going to be doing a long stream. I'm probably going to be answering a lot of questions about what happens today, I'm assuming. Yeah, so do your best, ladies and gentlemen. Today is test day. All right? We're going to find out who knows what they're doing, who needs to, you know, what part is a little bit better, like what things you guys need to get better at. Fair and stay, what's going on? Jeremy says, I got a question. Are we juicy, Magucci, schwiggity, schwaggity? Oh, we are schwiggity, schwaggity, schwaggity, schwiggity, Jeremy. Jeremy, any questions, Jeremy? Glazius, Krator, what's going on? Owner, what's going on? For Love and Pieces, Kimba, what do you think about BTC dominance? The same as I've thought about for the last couple months. For Love and Peace. Gethax, you good? Tiberiev says, are you going to buy some spot altcoins? Not yet, but I will get into some derivative positions though. Zava says, what are your basic rules for hedge positions, like percent of main position? It depends, Zava. So that question has been asked every day or every other day consistently since we started hedge shorting. So the best thing that I could tell you, Zava, is to just keep watching the highlights. Yeah, and instead of being the guy that asks me that after like weeks of watching me take head shorts, why not just get caught up on the highlights every day, Zavas, and you would have already known, you know? Oh, okay, so he got in for 50 from here, okay, but he really has 130 Bitcoin long. Why did he do only 50? Oh, okay, he added another 30 here. Why did he do that? And what? Yeah, I wish you would have been able to follow along like daily live, Zavas. But it depends. So maybe on the next one, if you're here, you can ask a little bit more specifically in the moment, and I can tell you then. Nijura says you once said that 400 Bitcoins were waiting on order. Where can we look for it? Well, there's a couple places, Nijura. One is I have a thing called Bookmap on the left-hand side. You see it? And in the columns, those are limit orders. So right now, like it's varying, right? Like you see at 64,940, you have like 100 Bitcoin. You see that, Ninjura? So Bookmap is showing you the limit orders in the columns, and the bubbles are market orders that are reacting to the limit orders. Obviously, a green circle is a market buy, a red circle is a market sell. But you're seeing how the market orders are reacting against limit orders. So you can use Bookmap, Nijura, to see that, hey, there's 400 Bitcoin, there's 800. Do you see that there's somebody longing 248 Bitcoin at 64.5? You see that? And then what you can also do, Ninjura, is you can use something like Trading Light. Trading Light is a visual order book as well. So when the colors change, that's when you know there's something significant. So on Binance, the difference is on Bookmap, it's combining all the big exchanges, okay? On Trading Light, I can only see the exchange that I'm looking at. Okay, so on Binance, there's 590 Bitcoin being longed at 64.3. On Binance, there's 1,200 Bitcoin getting longed at 63.5. Okay, but these are most likely going to spoof. They will not get filled. Okay, that's why pattern recognition is so important. 92%, 90% of the time, this is not going to get filled. It's going to pull the price down there and it's going to spoof it. So it's going to bait retail to long there too, and then it's going to go. All right. So take notes and see it for yourself. Okay. We've been watching these, chat, for 2.5 years. Barbados says, I'm watching Kimba for 3 months now, but I am losing trader. You're going to be a losing trader for about 5 years, Barbados, to be honest with you. Okay. So yeah, 3 months is nothing, right? Just make sure that you guys understand how long it takes to get good at something. A really good book would be like Outliers, right? It's about 10,000 years. So it doesn't matter if you're trying to get good at a sport. It doesn't matter if you're trying to get good at some skill set. Human beings on average, it's about 7-8 years. Some people maybe 9-10. Yeah, but it's about 10,000 years. Nijura says 5 years. Is that much? Well, so who do you think you're exactly competing against, Nijura? Yeah, like who do you think you're competing against, Nijura? You think your competition is like you? You do know, like my friends that work at Wall Street, like they graduated from Harvard and MIT when they were like 19, 20. That's who you're competing against. And they've been doing it for, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Imagine thinking that you play basketball for a year and thinking that you can beat LeBron James. This is, whether you like it or not, when you're trading real money, you are competing against the top, the smartest people. Let's go! Schwiggity, shoo-wiggity, shoo-wiggity. Let's go. Dowman, the math is wrong. That's if you study 24/7. Dowman, you need to divide 10,000 hours by about 8. Let's go! Easy money, Bugatti money. Y'all better quit playing with me. Come on, Lions. Kavalu, thank you for the resub. Christoof says, I spent all weekend with Kimba highlights and I earned nearly 300% for 2 weeks. Nice, Christoofy. Let's go. Noju says, are you in a short, brother? I've been a short for like 3 weeks, Noju. We started getting into shorts at 71.4. Hedge shorts. That's why I'm keeping my longs open, Noju. Yep. If you want to know exactly where the hedge shorts are from, how big, all that stuff, just rewind and get caught up, Noju. Um, 777, what's going on? Giovanni says, lettuce time. All right, I'm down for a little bit of Latuche here. I got 20 minutes before I have to end the stream. Any questions, Lions? Any questions, Lions? Talk to me. Music? Oh, you want some music, huh? I got you, my guy. Let's get nasty, baby. Yeah, let's go, Lions. Who be juicing? Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? I'm throwing my hands up right now, y'all. I'm throwing my goddamn hands up right now, y'all. The Schwiggity is the Schwig playing with me. All right, I got 20 minutes left on the stream. I got to go to Beverly Hills and spend a pretty penny. I'm going to Latuche up because the math is the math. Ladies and gentlemen, months of planning, weeks of... Don't be mad at me. Quit playing with me. Would it be fair to say that, chat? Would it be fair to say that today we find out who've actually been watching the YouTube highlights? Ladies and gentlemen, how long have we had these lines, y'all? The Schwiggity is the Schwaggity. Crypto Psychic says, I like how you're testing us. I'm not testing you. The markets are testing you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling y'all, the math is the math. 18 minutes on the 30-minute candle close. I got a dip in about 18 minutes. Does anybody have any questions? Ladies and gentlemen, this is planning at its best. So do you see all of the levels that I have marked to the upside? Okay, do you see that? Do you see that? Okay, and then last but not least, Smirnoff, hold on, pause the music for Smirnoff. Smirnoff, this is what I want you to do, whether you're in a trade or not, whether you're trying to get into a trade or not, whether you're trying to look for stop losses or TPs, okay? What I want you to do is I want you to go look up levels to the upside, levels to the downside, volume-based, TPO-based, okay? Smirnoff, for example, do you see this? If I were to ask you where are the single prints, you should be able to tell me, hey, Kimba, the single prints are at Kimba box. Would you have been able to do that? Would you have been able to tell me, hey, Kimba, there's single prints at the golden pocket. What do you think about TP there? So we're all looking at the same shit, Smirnoff. Alrighty? I want you to get volume-based levels. I want you to get TPO-based levels. I want you to get mathematical-based levels. And I want you to see what confluences and take it level by level. Okay, and then as it's going to that level, you look at the open interest and CVD. You can look at any other data too, and you try to figure out if it's bullishly reacting at that level or bearishly reacting at that level. If it's bearishly reacting at that level, maybe you need to shave a little bit. If it's bullishly reacting, then maybe you shave a tiny bit, but you let most of it run. All right, none of us can predict the future. But I think we're pretty good at identifying levels, and I think we're pretty good at determining if it's bullishly or bearishly reacting. All right, Smirnoff? I hope that helps, Smirnoff. Smirnoff, a couple of other hints as you progress towards the day, okay? Keep an eye on CME and Coinbase. You need to identify levels for CME and Coinbase too, okay? And then watch out for bad highs, bad lows. And if bad highs and bad lows exist on CME, you need to use that for Macaulay Culkin hour. Okay, and then Mandelo made a good point too. Tomorrow, the US markets are closed. Only futures are going to be running, which means you also have another gap opportunity tomorrow. Okay? So some people, with that being taken into consideration, are not really going to be too enthusiastic about taking a position today. So you still should put your stop loss at break even regardless of how good you think your entry is. Alrighty, so just think about that for a second, okay? The traditional markets are going to be closed because of a banking holiday. Futures are going to be running, which means that it will gap, okay, tomorrow morning as well. And on Thursday. So do your best today. I got to leave in like 10-15 minutes. I'm going to be flying back to Texas tonight. Maybe I'll start this. Well, no, I'm going to land at like midnight. So tomorrow morning, we'll boot the stream back up. We'll have the avatars and we'll go over everything that happened today. All right, and then the markets will be closed. It'll be just futures running, so we'll be able to anticipate Thursday market open. Sounds good. So I'll start the stream hella early tomorrow so we can, and we'll do a long late night stream tomorrow if you guys are down, and we'll juice the fuck up. Alrighty, but try to get caught up so that I don't have to repeat something that I said 2 weeks ago. Jeremy says, what about naked volume point of control at 64.1? Would you like to see one more leg down? So there is a mathematical prerequisite of I would like to see it come back down one more time versus some of you noobs didn't get filled and you guys are wishing that it comes back down. There's a difference. So if you don't know if there should be a viable mathematical reason for it to come back down to 64.1, then that's what you need to write down. But there's a difference between an actual mathematically required bullish retest and then noobs wanting to get filled. Do you also know how to tell if it does go back down, whether it's bullish or bearish? Because, Jeremy, sometimes the edge is going to be more obvious that you should have been in the short, approaching that level. So at the end of the day, Jeremy, we're all looking at the same shit. You need to be able to see if it's bullish or bearish or not. So, yeah, that's why I always tell people, hey, make sure you're caught up on the YouTube highlights. The one day like today, where you didn't watch the highlights, it's gonna show up. Yeah, and for me, Haran, the thing is I'm so prepared. It's not so much that I talk about everything, Haran. It's that everybody is smart enough to ask me everything. Your brothers and sisters, when we were planning for the 64.5 sweep, first off, hands up if you know that I've been talking about 64.5 for like 2 months now. This is the only place where I said I would be entertaining and adding into a long. So I've been waiting for 64.5 for a very, very, very long time. And I've been talking about this bitch for a very, very, very long time. And y'all have been asking me questions about this place for a very, very, very long time. Okay, you can go back months and you can hear me say the only thing that I'm doing when we got up to 71.4, I said the only thing that I'm going to be doing is opening hedge shorts. And the only place that I would even think about adding to my long or opening a new long again is the 64.5 sweep. For me, Haran, I don't know how any more obvious and easier I could make it for you. It's up to you on whether you know how to look at the open interest and the CVD so that you know where to take it and how to take it. But my plan has been, bro, okay, now we're up here. The only thing that I'm going to do between here and here is open hedge shorts. And if I'm going to be adding to a long or I'm going to open a new long, it's going to be here. This is the only place. I didn't long this. I didn't long that. I didn't long that. I didn't long that. I said I'm longing this, the sweep. So, yeah, I mean, like, even on a day like today, I'm straight up yawning. Yeah, but Haran says, I was talking about when I entered 4 months ago, but now everything is making sense. I'm glad, brother. Well, you guys do your best. All right, I got to get out of here. I will be back in Texas tomorrow. We'll do a long stream. And we'll go over all the stuff that happened today. But Bugatti. Okay, everybody got the Bugammas on S&P? 55 hundo S&P, okay? U.S. markets are closed tomorrow, so watch out for CME. Futures will be running. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. I'm going to start the stream early, all right? And we'll get caught up on everything that happened today. You guys are the best. For the most part, I think 80-90% of you guys know how to play swing fail patterns. And so I'm rooting for y'all, man. All right, you guys are the best. I'm out of here. Have a great time. Stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bugatti money.